Good afternoon, everyone. A cold front is currently making its way up the east coast of the country, and it's already brought much lower temperatures along with cloudy and wet weather to the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal. And those conditions are expected to spread onto the Highveld for the start of the weekend, and that should bring a sharp drop in temperature for Gauteng as we head into Saturday. The satellite imagery shows the location of the cold front, indicated by a thick layer of cloud extending from eastern South Africa out into the Indian Ocean. And as I've already mentioned, that system is bringing cloudy, cold and wet weather to the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal, while ahead of it there have been a few thunder showers for some areas over southern Mpumalanga as well as the northern interior of KwaZulu-Natal. For the rest of today, there will be thunderstorms on the Highveld where it's going to be partly cloudy and hot, while behind that cold front we have a high pressure system that's ridging to the east of the country. That will keep the cold air making its way further inland for the rest of today, keeping things very cloudy and wet for KwaZulu-Natal, and those conditions are going to be spreading north and westwards as we head into the early hours of Saturday morning. For the rest of today, clear but windy along the west coast of the country with fresh to strong winds over that area. We're expecting it to stay wet over the eastern parts with widespread rain for many areas in KZN and the Eastern Cape, scattered thunderstorms from Mpumalanga as well as parts of the Free State, but isolated towards Bloemfontein as well as all across the northwest for the remainder of your Friday afternoon. There are still a few showers along the south coast, but that area is in the process of clearing out. Let's take a look at the alerts for today, and two watches have been issued. The first is for heavy rain possible over much of KwaZulu-Natal as well as some areas in the Eastern Cape, and that heavy rainfall is likely to lead to localized flooding. And there is also a watch in place for the potential of gale force winds occurring over some parts of the Western Cape coastline. That includes the peninsula and slightly further inland. That's also reflected on our precision wind forecast for this afternoon. We see strong winds, average wind speed of 45 kilometers per hour in that area. There have been moderate to fresh winds already today over parts of the Northern Cape interior as well as along the eastern coastline, and those winds are set to stay in place for the rest of the day as well. Here's a look at your maximum temperatures, and it's quite a dramatic picture with a little bit of everything over the country for this afternoon. Temperatures soaring into the mid to upper 30s for some areas in the far north of the country, while over the opposite side we see much lower temperatures remaining below 20 degrees for just about all of the Eastern Cape, and we're also expecting some of the mountainous areas to be closer to the 10-degree mark this afternoon. Cape Town recovering by a few degrees to a high of 23 today. Tomorrow brings warmer weather to the western parts of the country, but for Gauteng we see the big drop in temperature. Johannesburg at 21, cloudy conditions along with windy weather as well as some rain in your area. And on Sunday things will start warming up on the Highveld, although there will be thunder showers all across the area. Some of those storms could reach Durban as well as East London. That's all from the Weather Centre. Goodbye for now.